Hi, I'd like to talk to you today about a program we've developed that will enable you to save money on your payroll processing, specifically when you're paying direct deposit fees directly to Intuit so that your employees can get direct deposit. In today's modern society, it's very possible for you to create your own file to upload your information straight to your bank. Many banks that we've worked with have the ability to get what's called a Nacha file. It's really rides on the rails of the automated clearinghouse platform. Anyhow, what we've done is we've worked with pro advisors specializing in payroll to figure out what's the easiest way to create an interface that allows you to manage payroll within your QuickBooks desktop file and still be able to do the thing. So with that as an introduction, let's just dive straight into the program. Okay, so now that we're actually in QuickBooks, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the configuration that you need in QuickBooks to support the program. So if we go to the employee list, what we're going to do is we're going to set up a couple of custom fields. Intuit uses the direct deposit button that I've circled up here, and they hold that information in their cloud. But we can't use that information, it's not accessible to us, so we need to go create an alternative option. So what we do is we ask you to go define a couple of new fields in the custom setup. In my case here, they're called DD Bank 1 and DD Bank 2, right? So again, you get to that from the additional information. There's DD Bank 1 and DD Bank 2. You need to make sure that they're set up for the employee, and you need to make sure that they're set to any text, right? The check mark for employee, and the next area over shows you any text. Now, once you've actually done that, next thing you need to do is you need to go in and you need to create a payroll item that will allow you to take a deduction and pull that information over. So I've got a few of them I've already set up here, but because I've run the demo before, but let's go ahead and set up a brand new one. So I like to use the custom setup so I can see all the fields. Again, it's the deduction type that we're going to use. We're going to create a name. It doesn't really matter what your name is that you use in this example. We'll make a little long one, but we allow you to pick them from them. So in the liability field, right, we like to have the money go to the payroll liabilities account so that once we actually do stuff, once we issue a paycheck, that's where it goes until the money is given to the employee, because it's not your money. All right, so we'll go to the next screen now. And most of the other screens literally are all just kind of defaults. So we'll kind of click through them really quickly until we get to this last one. So we're going to do it on net pay. And what we're going to do is we're going to put, you can put anything you want in there. We're going to put 100% today for this example. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn over to the employee, and we're going to go ahead and put 100% in the field for deductions for the direct deposit account that we want to use, in this case, direct deposit primary. I'll show you an example of where it's already happened. So this is a previous payroll in the sample company. And as I look at the payroll detail, you can see over on the right hand side, the employee summary, direct deposit 1 has come out, and for the full dollar amount. All right, so really that's all we need inside QuickBooks, right? We need to have a custom field for the employees, and we need to have a payroll item. So when we open the program, right, it's going to go read all that information and put it down here in the drop down boxes. So as you can see, right, if I hit the drop down box here for primary, it's going to show me all of the deduction items that are set up in this local QuickBooks file, right? So we're going to leave it set to DD1 and DD or primary and secondary. And likewise, right, from the employee custom field list, this will show you all of the custom fields accessible to the employee. Right, we've got it set to DD Bank 1 and DD Bank 2, but as you can see, they're all in there. Once we've saved that information, we never just need to see that again, so we're hiding those options, right? Next thing we need to do is we need to pick what bank the money is going to come from. Now, this information kind of gets embedded inside the ACH file, so it's important that you put the routing number in here correctly and the bank name in here correctly. Although when you load it up to your bank, it's going to pull the actual bank account information and let you do the association there. So when we go down here on the button and get the employee list, this is where we're going to go start the exact routing number and account number for each employee. Again, we're going to hold that information in the QuickBooks file on the custom field, but we've given you a screen here to make it a lot easier to put that information in so we can do some validation checks. Right? So whether you have one bank account or two bank accounts, and that is our current limit, and we didn't think that we needed more than two. But certainly, if you have that request, get with us and we can address that issue. So you can see right here, we just want to show you that's exactly where the information is being stored. And it's kind of stored in a weird way. I would tell you, as you're using the product, it's better to update the information in product. In order to save you custom fields, we had to go about this in a way where the C is for checking, S is for savings, and then there's the routing number and the account number. We put a colon in between them. If you wanted to type in there and you knew that the colon separated the routing number and the account number, that would be fine. But you might get unpredictable results when we go to read that field if the two colons aren't there. So if you don't have a number, you can see that there's two colons in there. I would leave those in there. All right, so let's go run a payroll for 12/15. 2024, and you can see that we've managed to pull the information right there. And that's ultimately the information we're going to use for our ACH file. I can show you quickly a payroll detail report. That's exactly what we're doing, is we're pulling the payroll detail report. We're looking through the entire thing for the direct deposit deductions that you've specified. So when we scroll down to the bottom of the list, we'll find those in particular, and there they are. So finally, if we compare what is in the product in Nacha Money here on the left and the report on the right, you see that those are the exact same dollar amounts. We've literally just gone and matched the payroll items and generated the Nacha file based on that raw data. So that's the Nacha Money product. Very happy to have been able to work together with Shannon Thies and Sarah Laidlaw to create the product, and look forward to hearing from you.